It's a sweet forecast, though. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you win. You win. Yeah, it is a pretty sweet forecast for today because we're just going to calm those temperatures down just a bit. It was really toasty yesterday, upper 80s over at Metro Airport. So it'll be a little more pleasant. We won't have the rain on tap like some areas saw yesterday. Here's a recap from yesterday's rain that was a little more prominent up into the Saginaw Valley, but we did have a couple little isolated pockets develop across southeastern Michigan as expected. Most of that was north of I-69, but then we got this one pesky one that developed really close to Detroit, just to the east of Hamtramck. And so we picked up more than 2 inches of rain, radar indicated, along that I-94 Gratiot corridor where we had some flooding concerns yesterday evening. But for those that didn't see the rain, I mean, you were just dealing with that sweltering heat. I mean, 88 over at Metro Airport yesterday, continuing that above average stretch of weather. So this morning, we're starting off on a warmer note. That doesn't mean that we're warmer in the afternoon. What happened, cold front pushed through, triggered a couple of those rain showers, but it also ushered in cloud cover. So overnight, clouds keep us warmer. In the afternoon, when the daylight is out there, when the sun is out and it blocks the sun, well, then it's going to be cooler. So 65 degrees over at Metro Airport, 63 in Pontiac, 63 down into Monroe, 65 in Mount Clemens and City Airport, upper 50s, though, into Sandusky and in Jackson. So your bus stop forecast for today, plan for us to be really in the low 60s, I believe, at pickup, and then upper 70s flirting with 80 by the time the kids are dropped off from school for the weekend, which will be a nice start to the weekend. Sunrise 7:19 and your sunset at 7:33. Let's go ahead and map out what that forecast will be like after sunset under those Friday night lights. So we will be into the 70s and upper 60s throughout the high school football games tonight. Few clouds, really pleasant conditions all across town. Weekend forecast, more clouds mixing in Saturday, though we should remain dry. 78. We're on either side of 80 this weekend, so that means 82 by Sunday, but a chance for some rain into the afternoon and even the later part of Sunday night. Here's a look at that timeline. So the next 48 hours appear to be dry, but watch what happens by the time we get to after about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. Passing shower, and we could have some of that lingering into Sunday night as mentioned. By Monday afternoon, I think we get a little more of that activity, a wetter pattern in store for the first part of next week. Tracking the tropics, we do have Tropical Storm Gabrielle still churning in the open Atlantic, and not a big change when it comes to the conditions from just 24 hours ago, but what will change is the path of this. So it'll move to the northeast as we head into early next week, and that will dodge the U.S., which is great news. So here close to home, we fall into the upper 70s early next week, getting more into seasonal territory by Wednesday and Thursday, low to mid 70s, and we'll begin to dry out after a wetter start to the next work week. Darnell? But because of that blanket of cloud cover, it's a little warmer out there. 64 degrees in the city, 61 in Ann Arbor and Pontiac, and 63 down in Monroe. Northeasterly winds about 5 miles per hour at most, so it's a calmer start, but we will be cooler this afternoon, still on the warm side. 79 degrees for the afternoon high, and clouds will give way to a little sunshine today. More clouds tomorrow, but dry. Rain chances return Sunday. We'll spend the weekend on either side of 80. Darnell? Our city to the other talk of the town will be the Tigers and whether or not they secure the AL Central.
Okay, everyone just stop worrying.
It is panic
We're
time.
still leading.
Yeah, but it's
Bailing at the right time, you know?
Yeah, well, it's behind us now.
I'm going to have the silver lining approach. Like, even if
Yes.
they don't win that, they're still going to have a wild
in the
card spot.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still in the playoffs. So, I mean,
But
And what
like
would it
you
mean
said,
in terms of
momentum's
like
huge.
who they play or how, where they play and all that?
I don't think it's that big of a deal in that regard who they play, because no matter if you win the division or not, all the teams that are going to get in are pretty evenly matched, I feel like, when the Tigers are playing well.
Yeah.
But they're all good.
Yeah.
Toronto's great. If the Yankees get in, we know they can be good. But Houston and Seattle in the West are both very good.
So are we.
I know. I think really the key here is you just have to stay healthy, and it's
Yeah, and
hard
that's hard.
at this point.
I mean, look at just what happened,
I know.
yesterday.
So
So you're right.
that's gotta
That's
get
the
going.
tough part.
When
Yeah.
Scooble's on the mound, you got to win the game.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to win the game.
Right.
That was tough yesterday. That was doubly
I
tough.
did not see that coming. I'm like, oh, we got this.
Yeah, he's the guy you lean on to get that
Right.
one win.
Well, they have the Fiesta Tigres this weekend against the Braves, so hopefully we can just go ahead and sweep them and then go back to Cleveland and take care of business.
Well, the Braves aren't as good this year, so hopefully
So we
that is.
should.
Let's get 2 out of 3 at
Don't jinx
least.
us. Don't jinx us. We got it, though. We got it.
All right, next up we have our pet of the week, which startled me a few moments ago when I didn't realize it was in the green room.
I wish we had a camera run.
I know.
Well, here he comes.
It was
to
a
finish you
moment.
off.
It's a beautiful brindle coat, so we're going to introduce you to our pet of the week in just a moment.